Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
During the spring of 1943, the poor relation of the German military, the German U-boat service, was coming close to winning the war on its own.
The most important news story here by far is not something that happened today. It's happening all the time. It's the German submarine campaign. Though March will not be the worst month on record, there was a 2-week period in March, I am told, when more Allied ships were lost than in any 2-week period of this or the last war.
Suddenly, however, German submarine losses began to climb, and Allied shipping casualties dropped during the first weeks of May.
Secretary of the Navy Knox also told reporters today that the anti-submarine war during May has been very encouraging, and the Navy announced one more sinking in the North Atlantic.
With new tactics and technology, the Allies turned the tide in the Battle of the Atlantic.
The high commands of Britain, Canada, and the United States have drafted grand strategy for fighting the submarine menace in the Atlantic.
We have been told repeatedly in the last few days that the United Nations are winning the Battle of the Atlantic. Last night, even the Germans indirectly admitted it. One of Goebbels' ace spokesmen told the German people that the U-boat war is a permanent race between the development of weapons of attack and defense.
And in modern schools, U.S. and British merchant sailors are learning the new devices of anti-U-boat warfare. The campaign against the submarine is winning its battle, too, and by 1943 has shrunk the annual toll for Axis submarines from 19 Allied ships to 7. Not only has detection apparatus been amazingly improved, but depth charge efficiency is greater and more deadly. Tons of TNT rain down on Hitler's raiders from navies determined to protect the vital Allied war supplies.
After the losses in May, German naval commander Karl Dönitz withdrew his U-boats from the North Atlantic on May 22nd. German submarines would continue to be a thorn in the side of the Allied war effort, but the war for the Atlantic was over. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America, in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.